Hello, my name is Karen Haddad Taub. I'm a couples and marriage therapist. And on our podcast, just the two of us, I discuss all stuff relating to relationships. And today I want to address a question that I was asked recently in my practice. How do we support each other as partners? How do we support each other's hopes and dreams and goals? And what is our responsibility towards our partner's goals and dreams? So I want you just to start up by thinking, do you know your partner's hopes and dreams? Like, let's say for the next 5 years, what are their aspirations? Where would they like to live? What would they like to do for a living? How how does their daily life, what does their daily life look like? How do they live in 5 years in their fantasy, in their dreams? And do you have a 5 year plan? Do you have dreams? Do you have any aspirations? Or is the way that you're living today is what works for you and you want to stay that way? So let's start off by that, by thinking about that. And then kind of try figuring out if you know what your partner's hopes and dreams are. And then the next question I want to ask you is how much of manifesting or making those dreams a reality, your partner's hopes and dreams, is your responsibility? And how much of making your hopes and dreams come true is your partner's responsibility? And another question, what happens if they clash? If your partner wants to relocate somewhere else and you don't, or if your partner wants to stay home for a couple of years and that kind of makes your goal of buying a new house take longer. How does that go together? John Gottman, a couples researcher, says that one of the things that couples who are masters in relationships have is the fact that they share and they help realize each other's hopes and dreams. Not only shared dreams, but also personal dreams. So, how do we help our partners do that? The first step would be figuring out what those dreams are, and that would be by asking them, "What do you imagine your life being like in 5 years? Um, how does your daily what does your daily routine look like? Um, what when you kind of live that dream or imagine it very vividly, what does it feel like? And what do you think the steps you need to make in order to for you to live out that dream are?" And when after asking these questions and making sure that you do understand what your partner is dreaming about, don't give them points or grade them on their dream. What is that all you're dreaming of? Or you could ask, I remember you telling me a couple of years ago that you wanted to do this, that, or the other. Where is that right now? That's something you can ask. Now, I want to tread into a more volatile area and ask, what happens if your partner makes a New Year's resolution that means that it says that they want to stop smoking, they want to lose weight, they want to work out more? What is your responsibility in that? Can you just show up and say, "Oh, well, you told me last week that you wanted to lose weight. Why are you eating this cake right now?" Now, I want to remind you that, as you can imagine, that's not going to work out quite as well as you might expect. And also tell you that you're not your partner's parent, you're their partner. You need to maintain the same level of partnership and not kind of one up each other. And by that is what would work better is if you spoke about it in advance. If your partner says, I want to lose 3, 5 kilos, and you can ask, how can I support you in that? When you plan out the week, you say, where during this week are you working towards your dreams and goals? And how can I support you in that? And you can also ask, you're saying, okay, I really want to lose weight right now. And so when you go out to do grocery shopping, I really ask you if you could kind of tone down the candies or buy less snacks or buy more healthy foods. Or it would really help me out if we planned out our meals during the week, and that's the way you can help me. Or can we go out for a walk twice a week when you come home from work so you can support me in getting fit? Those questions I can ask for help and support from my husband or my partner, and I can also ask for help ask my partner how can I better support them. Um, but it's if I become the enforcer and the one telling my partner off, that doesn't work as well because that's not really being respectful. So a way to help realize my partner's hopes, dreams, and goals is first of all to know them, and to know them is to ask about them and try figuring out why is this so important to you? How does that look like? How does it feel like when you're imagining yourself living that life? Where do you see us in, where do you see me in that dream of yours? And then asking, how can I support you on a big scale and on a small scale, on a weekly level and a daily level, and also on a yearly level? And those questions kind of help your partner be specific about the ways that you can support them, and then you're not kind of pushing yourself and pushing their dream and kind of taking ownership about how they should do it. You're asking them, they're setting the pace, and you're there to support them. And also, the other way around is you asking them to support you in that way. So thank you for listening to this short episode of just the two of us. My name is Karen Haddad Taub. I'm a marriage and couples therapist. My clinic is in Israel, but I also do online work. So if you like, you can contact me. There are a couple of episodes online that you can follow and on my YouTube channel. And if you like them, please share with other people. If you have any questions, reach out and ask me. Bye-bye.